everybody, and welcome to our new podcast, which is called Get Real Estate. Get it? It's it? So anyway, so this is going to be the Real Estate Firms podcast. We're still kind of working out the schedule when we're going to be coming to you, but we are definitely going to be coming to you with information about the Las Cruces Real Estate. We're going to be coming to you with information about the housing market, what's hot, what's going on, what's popular, what's trending, things like that. And so, but one of the main things we wanted to do was come at you today and say, hey, we want to bring you information and an update with COVID-19, where Las Cruces is sitting, how this has affected the real estate market. I know we did one roughly about a month ago as all of this was kind of breaking and changing. And now things seem to be settling into a new normal. And so, again, I'm here with Miriam. Miriam, if you could just kind of talk to us about and update us about the real estate market in Las Cruces and while we're hanging out in isolation with COVID-19 still kind of active.
Well, we are in isolation, but people are still buying homes, and they're still going out looking at homes or doing virtual tours, doing video calls with their realtors, just purchasing a home. We are still deemed essential, so we go to work every day or we work from home. We are seeing not that many listings, so not that many homes are on the market. So it's a great time right now to sell because there's not a lot of competition. When the home is in a good condition and at a good price, meaning at a fair market value and it's not overpriced, they are gone within hours. So it's a really hot market. And I just pulled over some numbers from our MLS, which is the multiple listing service that we have here in Las Cruces and surrounding areas. And I just wanted to give you guys an idea. So last year, around this same time, we were still having more of a seller's market. And I think, Carlos, you and your wife experienced that as well. But right now, it's even more of a seller's market. So last year, in May, they were 654 active homes on the market that somebody could just go and put in an offer and purchase, right? Right now, we, in April, we had only 500 homes. So that's a huge drop from what we're used to. We went again, and at the last year, we had all the way up to 675 homes on the market during the summer, which is like the best time to sell a home. That's when people are more actively looking. But we went from that number all the way down to 500 homes. So that's not a lot, right? And in real estate, we also have something that is called absorption rate, which is how many months is a home going to sit on the market without being sold. So last year, the absorption rate in May was 3.58 months. So in 3.5 months, more or less, typically the home would be sold. Right now, houses that are going active on the market is going to take them about 2.63 months. So almost a whole month less to get sold. What does that mean? That means if you have been thinking of selling your home right now is the time to put it on the market. If you are living in your home, we're taking precautions because of the COVID-19, and we can still make it happen despite of what everybody's going through. So we all have to adjust. We are doing a great job, I think, just in general as a country, but we just need to if you really want to sell your home right now is the time to do it. Now, as far as buyers go, it takes a little bit more time and more diligence, and you have to be on top of it. You have to make sure you have a realtor that is very aggressive, that is, as soon as something comes up on the market, just she or he will take you to see the house or tell you that something is active, because time is of the essence right now. We are dealing with multiple offer situations. We are dealing with backup offers. So you need somebody that is aggressive and is going to be very active. What else? Do you have any questions, Carlos? I know I talk a lot.
No, I always love it because you're able to give us good content. So, and this will be a question, and I don't know if we can actually track it. Is has the number of buyers changed, right? Because we know the number of houses have changed, and it's still a seller's market. But the way I kind of look at it is, people are still looking to upgrade homes. We have essential workers that are still working. Yeah. Thankfully, I've still been able to work because of I'm a web developer. This is how I always work, kind of alone, writing code in an office in my home. And my wife is an educator, right? So she's still working and kind of doing story time and stuff like that for the kids. Lots of teachers are still working. But is there a difference? Can you track that where if there are less buyers, more buyers? Are there more buyers because rates are better? I saw a friend of mine that got a 2.75% interest rate. Now he's on the East Coast, and so I was kind of blown away by that. But here in Las Cruces, is there a way that we can track whether or not the sellers have increased, or what have you seen? I'm sorry, the buyers.
I actually, we cannot track that right now, like with the with what I have access to. Maybe lenders are able to track those numbers better. The only thing that I changed was the FHA type of loans. They were able to lend money to people with a 580 credit score, and now they're requiring a 620. Okay. So all of those buyers that were just like approved back then with the 580 no longer qualify for the loan. But if you're working with a lender, again, that is able to give you feedback on what to do so you can increase your credit score, then that would be helpful. I don't think the number of buyers have decreased a whole lot. Maybe at the beginning of the pandemic, we were seeing people being a lot more scared, but people, they still need a place to live. They still need to get on with their lives, and I think that they're getting that now. So we are really busy right now. It's a really hot market. I just posted a listing this morning, and it has already had like 4 showings, and 3 realtors have contacted me if there's any offers.
Wow.
So, and I posted it, I think, around 10 o'clock.
Wow.
So it is hot. I went to see a house yesterday around 5 o'clock. The house had been listed for about 6 hours, and it already had 2 offers, and I submitted a 3rd one. So that's the market where we are right now. Guys, let's take advantage of it. If you're a seller, sell. If you're a buyer, rates are great right now. So find something you love and go ahead and buy it too.
Awesome. Okay, so before all this went down, you and I and Karina had been talking about just kind of brainstorming about promotions and something that we were going to do in the spring. And you told me that you were looking at doing this promotion now, specifically now because homes are selling so quickly, offers are coming in, the showings are going in, right? You need inventory because there's more buyers right now than there are sellers, and the market's just hot. Even in the state that we're in the state the country's in. So can you tell us a little bit about this specific promotion?
So whenever you sell a home, there are a lot of costs associated with selling a home. One of the costs are the realtor fees, right? So we want to make a deal with you guys that if you call us to list your home on the market, we sign the contract, and if we cannot find the buyer in 3 months, in 90 days, then we will do our side of the job for free. So in other words, let's say you are gonna pay $5,000 on realtor fees, we would only charge 2,500 because you still have to pay the buyer's broker, or somebody has to pay the buyer's broker. So, but the seller, the listing agent's fee will be eliminated if we don't find a buyer in 3 months.
So in 90 days, in 3 months, somebody lists with you and it's not sold, which obviously in this market, it sounds like it will, but if for some strange reason they're not able to, it doesn't move, you guys aren't charging them your fee.
Correct.
Awesome.
There's some restrictions. We're not going to list an overpriced house, right? Like if the house is only worth $300,000 and they want to list it at $500,000, most likely the house is just going to sit there forever, right? Because it's overpriced. So we have some of those exclusions that apply. We can go over those on the phone. Also, there's homes, like luxury homes, they take a little bit longer, so we might have work out something else, something differently with them. And we want homes that are in Las Cruces or surrounding areas, because that's the market that we have studied more, that we know that it's going to sell quicker. But if you're calling us, we do take a lot of listings in Deming too. So if you call us with Deming, then we'll pull out the numbers and we'll let you know how the market is doing over there. If the homes are vacant, also, that would be a huge plus for this promotion.
Definitely. Well, and I know we had discussed that in the past, where your vacant homes were actually, are they still moving faster than the ones that are occupied? I'm assuming, because it's,
Yes.
Okay. Awesome. Good. And can you? And no, not right now. Sorry, my little one's knocking at the window. So part of being isolated at home with while we do podcasts. So okay, so market's still hot. Homes are just selling, and very quickly. I mean, that's just amazing that you're able to list a home within hours and you're already having viewings, scheduled views, already being viewed, and already having and being able to take and give offers. Is there anything else that we need to kind of, that we should educate the viewer on the market in Las Cruces?
I don't think so, other than if you're a buyer or even a seller, a move-up buyer. Try to go with a local lender. I love to work with local lenders. And right now, I think we all have a sense of stay local, right? To support the local economy. But not only that, it's really difficult when we're dealing with a lender and we have to dial a 1-800 number, and every time we call, we get a different lender on the phone. And I just think it's better to have that ability to pick up the phone and call your lender with questions, and you know that you're gonna get a response the same day or within 24 hours. So.
Yeah, no, I like to back up that sentiment. I mean, the other podcast that I'm doing, which is just about small businesses in Las Cruces, and the movement of Las Cruces going, hey, we want to support local. And now we have Facebook pages that are just blowing up supporting restaurants, but it's also like, we need to be able to support even our local banks, our local lenders, right? And again, it's because that money is going to stay in here. And as far as I'm concerned, small business is the backbone of Las Cruces, right? Yes, we have big corporations, and right now, that's who's being allowed to go in and open up. But if we look at the backbone of Las Cruces, what's going to keep our community thriving, it's going to keep our city growing and still be able to function properly, right? These local businesses, they're the ones that still pay our state taxes. They're the ones that are supporting our kids in high schools. They're supporting our teachers. They're doing so much. And so no, I completely agree with you. Let's stick to local lenders and keep that money local.
Yes, and I love, that's what I fell in love with Las Cruces in the first place, because it feels that we're just such a close community. Everybody knows each other. We try to hang out together and support each other. But throughout this pandemic, I just learned a lot about just unity, and I love the support that the community is having with local businesses. It's just so refreshing to see that there's so much positivity still to share, and I don't know, it just makes me so happy to see how everybody's trying to do their part.
That is fantastic. Okay, so we've looked at the market, right, and it's booming, and it's great for both sellers and obviously buyers, because they can find homes faster, and you're obviously, again, with your promotion. So I guess we should go ahead and conclude the podcast.
Yes.
So if you could tell me, how can people find you?
Okay, you can just Google my name or search at Miriam Alcala, the real estate firm. We are on Facebook. We are on Twitter. We are on Snapchat. Yeah. We're even on TikTok, believe it or not. So if you want to find us, you'll find us. Look for us on the streets. We're never home. Come to our house. We're not here. Yes.
That is awesome. Okay, great. So, and again, you viewers, thank you so much for watching the podcast. Like, subscribe, click that little notification bell down below. So that way, again, when these podcasts, once we figure out a schedule and once these podcasts go live, you'll get notification. And we're going to do several subjects here that are going to benefit Las Cruces. They're going to benefit you as a home seller and as well as a home buyer. So thank you very much for your time, and you guys stay safe. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Carlos. Bye-bye.